Hi everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot shop. I'm here to do my Goddess Yemaya Womb of Creation reading for the month of August. So we're a little bit early, but we are in the middle of August already, so wow, time is flying, isn't it? I'm going to put this up for our August, connecting to Goddess Yemaya's energy and see what she has. I'm being guided to this deck, Revelations Oracle Cards by Paul Miller. We're going to get an opening message from this deck, so I'm kind of curious myself. And I'm going to be using the Fairy Healing deck to do the reading. The whole reading is going to be with the Oracle deck. So, and I'm going to put a link to the reading below if you'd like your own personal reading. I'm gonna show this card. It's a warrior, so I'm going to leave it out, but I'm going to pull another one. We have number 3. So 3 is all about the Empress energy. So, Empress warrior. Feminine energy and a warrior type of feeling. Let me see, what was I saying? I'm going to put a link to this reading below in case you would like your own private one for the month of August. You can click the link below and be taken to my shop. I will be reactivating my... Wow, you know what I see here? I see a few things. I see the angels up here gathered around, and I see this letter, you know, in this opening, in this clearing. And it looks like it's been sealed. It looks like it could either be like a love letter or it could be like accreditation to something. It's interesting how that's coming up here on this warrior type of... I want to read that one actually right now real quick. So let me just take a peek. Protection, fighting, and support. Sometimes the warrior spirit spends a good amount of time fighting for all that is wrong in the world. When we go through times of fighting against life, we tend to shield ourselves in return can become cunning, calculating, and cold towards others. Warriors can play many different roles, including activists, police, armed forces, and even kickboxers. There is also something known as a peaceful warrior who uses their action in a positive, non-violent way, learning to make friends and forgiving their enemies. Are you pushing in life, or are you allowing? I am fearless. So it's kind of like that peaceful warrior. When I feel like the Empress energy and the Divine Feminine, she doesn't fight from a place of action. She fights from a place of non-action. And the 3 is all about, for me, the heart chakra, like the 3 of Swords. So it's fighting in the peaceful warrior type of energy is what I feel this is talking about. And I see divine, angelic kind of communication coming in here. Interesting. And it's like ready to kind of go into, you know, the arena. So there's a message of peaceful warrior, fight from a place of love. You know, fight from a place of love is a message that kind of fell out there. But I'm going to shuffle focusing on another one. I feel it was like a side message for some. Focusing on, okay, I filled this one and I'm dropping them all trying to get to this one. And it is throat chakra. Yeah, so definitely communication coming up. And we have 3 and 5, which is of course 8. And 8 is August. So August, it could be things coming together. And there I go with my throat chakra. Things coming together for communication. But there's a reminder to fight from the peaceful warrior placement. And it could be that there's going to be discussions around love. It feels very Mother Mary. It feels very 3 of Swords and Empress to me when I look at the warrior one. And I'm going to read from the throat chakra. But that one's rather, you know, is what it is. But I'm going to read it. Truth, expression, release. You are seeking your voice in the world and feeling that there is something inside you that needs to be said or expressed. When pulling this card, you may soon find the truth is about to come forward. Holding back from speaking how you feel or yelling constantly will only cause you physical problems. Pay attention to your tone. Sing your own song. This is the way to express who you truly are and come into your own power. And it says, I am trusting. So yeah, there's going to be some conversation coming up, I feel, in August. Focusing on everyone and a lot of attraction. And I see the, what is that? The water lily. And it's one of those really unique big water lily pads that can kind of hold a person too. Really beautiful. And I see the musical notes and like a lot of creativity and expression. sort of, again, like a Colosseum type of, like he's walking out into that arena, and I feel like that same type of feeling here. So like everything kind of coming out in the open. Peacefully though, like there's going to be, there's going to be a change, because the 5, so they're saying, yeah, I'm getting like that confirmation feeling. There's going to be a change in how this is expressed. Like it's not as it's not actually as warrior-like as it had been in the past. So there's no needs for yelling. There's not going to be yelling. There's going to be a peaceful, kind of easy feeling. You ever hear that song, Peaceful, Easy Feeling? But I think it's the Eagles. Yeah, it's going to be a peaceful. So let's do this reading. Let's do messages for the opening, coming out beautifully. Let's get into the heart of the reading. So the first one is energies surrounding your month. So there's going to be this new way of expression, right? Very peaceful. Energies around your month. This will overrule the month, and it is letting go. Letting go and letting God. So this had even talked about release. So a release of expression, a release of feelings perhaps, a release in a way, and a letting go in a way of expression. There's a lot of blue on here, right? So I feel these are tied, but there is a letting go in general. And in doing so, you're really going to be recharged. You can see her hand reaching to the heavens. And in that release, she's actually being energized. So there's a need, and you can't receive anything if your hands are closed and you're holding on to something. So she was realizing here, I need to let go. I need to let something go. And in doing so, she gets recharged. She gets re-energized. And I'm getting, of course, the full moon time coming up here is important as well. So it can be tied to these things where there's going to be a creative expression and feelings, or there's going to be a different way of communication, letting go of old ways of communication when I pair them with the 2 that came up here. But this can be any situation, but in doing so, in letting go in August, you're going to actually be more energized, more recharged from the heavens here. Something she'd like to see you create more of or spend more energy on in the month of August, and it is peace of mind. So again, that peaceful, easy feeling, that, peaceful warrior, really connecting to that and doing this at all costs, like standing for peace in your life and purity. She's wearing that white, and just purifying your energy and bringing in peace to your life. So it's a need to let go of control, a need to let go of arguing, of fighting, that type of thing, of holding things in or yelling too much, like this one had said. So in doing so, you come to a peace of mind. So it's really spending more time creating peace of mind, creating peace, period. Energy surrounding your love life for the month of August, and we have body movement. So this can talk about things moving, like say things have been still or stagnant, there's going to be movement. When we see body movement, this can be, now taking action where you have maybe not been as active with your love life. This can be about seeing someone physically or being with someone physically as well, because it's talking about body movement. But there is going to be movement coming up in August around love if it has been stagnant. Energy surrounding your finances for August, and it is self-reliance. So this is very much 9 of Pentacles. So for me, this is very good. It's being able to have enough finances to stand on your own. This can be an entrepreneur, starting your own business, having your business take off, really finally getting to a level of being able to be self-reliant, meaning you don't have to rely on anyone else. You don't have to get a loan from a bank. You're able to now stand on your own. So very, very beautiful. Very 9 of Pentacle energy. Something she wants to help you cleanse this month, in the month of August, and it is rise above problems. So any turbulence, I instantly heard turbulence when I looked at this. Anything that has kept you from ascending spiritually and over your problems. So any turbulence. So I feel like you've caught a level of energy where you are, ascending, or you're feeling you're overcoming things. So anything that would bring in a turbulence or make you hit a bump. So you can keep sailing. Smooth sailing is what I'm getting. So cleansing any turbulent energies in regards to overcoming things. New moon message and new energy, something surprisingly wonderful by August 11. New location. So there is going to be, you're going to find yourself in a new place. Either physically, so you may be moving home, you may be getting a new office, you may be creating a new sacred space in your home. You may find yourself in a new energetic landscape. I see a lot of transformation, and I'm getting that number 3. So it could have to do with the peaceful warrior energy that we saw in the beginning. But you are going to be in a new place energetically, and or for some, you may literally be moving, which is beautiful. Full moon message, something coming to completion by the next full moon, August 26th, and I like to say for the better, and we have detox. So, you are going to feel more cleansed. You're going to feel like you have been refreshed energetically. There is a sense of detox and purification coming for you by the end of that time. So I feel like you're going to get through a lot of, maybe communication issues, or there's issues that you have been fighting for, holding on to too long, and you're letting go. For some, you may be physically moving, that type of thing. I'm going to look at the undercurrent here for us, and we have visualization. So this is going to be a tool to help you continue to move forward, visualizing that which you want, really seeing it in your mind's eye, like crystal clear. And this feels like it's going along with the detoxification. So seeing things in a better energy, in a more cleansed energy, is coming up for those that are guided to this reading for the month of August. Guided Yemaya, Womb of Creation. Again, I will put a link below, and I will be reactivating my readings. And yeah, angel blessings to everyone. Oceans of love.